Hey people, it's been a while. It's been a crazy month and a half here at the home. We've had, anyway, all kinds of crazy stuff. I'm playing an ASL starter kit scenario, trying it via the board. So here's what the map is. Basically, Russian tanks have to get across the board, and the Germans have to stop them. So as in Blitzkrieg Commander, here's the table. Quite different, but a little similar. These 10 tanks have to make it off this edge or destroy more tanks. Now in Blitzkrieg Commander, the breakpoint is 50% of your units, and these guys, because they're flexible doctrine, is -1. So only if 2 of these are destroyed, then they've hit their breakpoint, and then you start rolling at the beginning of turns. These guys lose 6 and they start reaching the breakpoint. So this will be interesting. I mean, I'm trying to put this game together quick. I just wrote it on paper. I didn't print out anything. So let's see what happens. It's supposed to be 5 turns in this ASL starter kit scenario, and usually Blitzkrieg Commander goes by 10, but you just reduce it by the size of the board, so one of them will reach breakpoint first. So yeah. All right, here we are at the end of turn 1. The Germans are here. These guys had a command blunder and moved forward, and in moving forward, they ran over the CO of the Russians, pushing them back. That was kind of fortuitous. Now these guys are close. Really, the Russians I need to send these Russians just back here. I think I'm going to do that. These Russians are going to get off the board, and they count as victory points essentially for them. And these guys will be limited on how much they can fire. And then a Russian tank was taken out. These Tigers got up on the hill here. Oh, using my new phone here, it's not focusing. Whoa, weird. And the Tigers got up on the hill and fired at these guys. These Russians are not going to win that duel. Alright, let's see what happens. I'm not sure what these guys are going to do. It's a pretty tough line there. Okay, end of turn 2. Another scratch, another Russian tank. So they now have 2. He got hit over here on the flank as he tried to move around this side. He was suppressed, so he couldn't fire. This tank suppressed and had to roll back and pushed him back into the woods. And these guys failed their command roll, and then he was going to command them and the Tigers, and he failed the command roll, so the CO failed the command roll. The Russians, so these guys got lucky, they didn't get shot at. I'm going to try to push these guys forward to move out here, but these guys are going to get some pot shots at them. And this guy will keep we'll fire on these, so these 2 are going to try to suppress these guys again. Let's see what happens. Turn 3. Alright, end of turn 3. Did not get any more Russian tanks destroyed, so that's not good. We might be able to go, the scenario is designed for 5 turns. This might be a good 5-turn game. So this Russian tank here has 3 hits. I can take 2 more. This Tiger has 4 hits, so Tigers have 6 hits, so he has 2 more to go. Another blunder on the German part. Their CO had to go back towards the baseline. Now, if I could just get this guy, I'll see he's suppressed. So these 2 won't be able to do anything at all during the Russian turn. This guy's got initiative. He's going to move up, but then he'll get shot at. This guy can move again, come around here. This guy will come out here and try to move around this way. They'll get shot at. This guy, if he moves at all, well, if he moves a little bit, he's still in the fire zone. So he'll get shot at, and he'll get shot at. So they'll be stopped. Alright, let's see what happens. I forgot initiative. So this guy has a restricted visibility, so you can see part of the tank. So he gets to move a full turn. And so that takes him off the board. So it counts as one eliminated German tank. So that's cool. And then this guy will move his initiative too. Okay, end of turn, well actually the beginning of turn 5. Russians have to roll for breakpoint because they're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they have to add 1 to their breakpoint roll or subtract 1. So basically their command is 8 minus the 1, so they have to roll a 7 or less, and they rolled an 11. So even though the Russians were very close, they have to leave the field of battle, and it's a German victory. So I'll have to think about this a second to see if this was a good conversion from ASL Starter Kit to Blitzkrieg Commander. I'm going to say yes, I think this was a good conversion. I had some good blunders, so that kept from being a complete blowout. Actually, the Germans had 2 blunders. The Russians were able to get 2 tanks off. If there had been more blunders, perhaps I had this guy down to 2 hits left. He had 2 hits on him. I'd suppressed them a couple times. I think the number of command I had, because I had basically 1 command for these guys, 1 command for these 2 guys, and then the CO. The Russians had 1 command for 1 HQ for these 4 tanks, and 1 CO for these 6 tanks. I think that's accurate for the Russians, based on based on the commands and the radios and lack of radios. The board was nice and simple. I get a picture of it here. I got 1 picture of it from my blog, but I'll do another one here. It's one cool thing, I can take pictures while filming now, so that's cool. So I'd say it was a good conversion. Here, just a second. This is the ASL Starter Kit scenario S21. Clash at Borisovka. I don't know, I think it's pretty good. It's fast. Got what I wanted to do. Got a game set up and done in a couple hours. So that was cool. I'll try a different scenario, American German, where I have more units because I was proxying a lot here. I don't know, it's good. Thanks for watching if you did, and we'll talk to you later. Now, excuse me. So some of these, I'm sorry, I just had this thought here, like some of these use like half a board. So it's like right there. That's all it uses. Well, I'm going to have more than like half a board for Blitzkrieg Commander because you can get some good rolls. I'll probably use like maybe half for something like that. I don't know. I'll have to see. The board probably could have been bigger, just because of tank movement and ranges and all that. It was kind of, this is some sort of obscuring terrain. Normally they wouldn't count as that, but it counted as a 5 and a 6 shooting through it because in ASL it's an hindrance. Okay, now I think that's it, and now I think I'll say goodbye. So yeah.